Alright guys, BLM here, back with a new Let's Play. We're going to be playing the Man of Medan? Medan? One of those. The Dark Pictures Anthology. This is the first game in that series, obviously developed by Supermassive Games, the people that did Until Dawn. So let's go through it. Let's play it. Let's see how this goes. From what I understand, it's very much like Until Dawn. I don't care. Oh, I actually have to fucking go to the end? Cool. Alright, oh shit, did not mean to do that. Yeah, I guess play alone, right? Because I'm a loser. So yeah, let's go into settings first. Let's just make sure subtitles are on, that sort of stuff. Subtitles on. Save. Everything else should be fine. Oh, fuck off. No. Alright. So yeah, it's the next morning. I finished Resident Evil 2 last night. That was pretty good. Again, I mean, like, I definitely, it's definitely not a game that I'm going to be playing too often, but, I did enjoy my experience overall. There's a new game. Yeah, I mean, eventually I'll go back to it and play the Claire playthrough. Just, I'm not into it right now. I mean, I feel like Resident Evil, I feel like the Leon story was just, I think it's as long as it needs to be. I think playing more just kind of, I think it's kind of too much of Resident Evil at once. I mean, like, I feel like survival horror games are best when they're like 5-6 hours long, like not super long. So yeah. Again, we'll eventually come back to it, but for now we're set on that. So obviously right now we're playing Man of Medan, or Medan, whatever it's called. I know nothing about this game other than it's like Until Dawn. Like, I don't know what the actual story is or anything. I believe it's in China or something, right? I believe that's where Medan is, or Medan, or whatever it is. Yeah, so woke up today, watched Australian Survivor. That was eh. And then yeah, I have to go to work in about an hour and a half or so. But at the same time, I do need to run an errand before I go to work. So either way, I mean, but like essentially, I have at least an hour to record here.
What? Looks like old Charlie Charming's got
So we're going to.
business to attend to. Can I fight?
Hey, give me a quarter.
Like, this is really weird because it's so blatantly on like the same engine as Until Dawn. Like, it just looks exactly like Until Dawn.
Let's have it. What's in store for me, Pop?
Like in terms of the lighting, the character models, all that stuff. Oh.
So, when am I gonna hit the jackpot? You know, all that glitz and glamour.
I guess we'll go with that one.
看这张牌，告诉我，你看到了什么？
But yeah, this game's supposed to be pretty short. That's why we're playing it right now. To be honest, like for me, playing Judgment is more of a priority for my 2019 video. Okay, what the fuck are we doing? Like, do I need to put, like, this is as far as I can go, right? Oh, we were supposed to put it down after? Okay, well,
但是，当这样的风吹来，死亡和厄运肯定会随之而来。
Doom? Wait, what? What does that mean? Hey, what does that mean? What the hell, man?
What does that mean?
Hey, bud, let me get a go at it.
Okay. How many characters are there? Is there only one? But yeah, we'll only be playing this once, I think. I think eventually down the road, I wouldn't mind doing, because I also have Hidden Agenda that I haven't played yet. So I think down the road we might replay Until Dawn, Hidden Agenda, and this, like, all in a row. But for now, I think we'll only do one playthrough of this, just enough for me to be able to talk about it in a video if I want to. But yeah, I mean, we'll do the one playthrough.
Think you got the stuff?
And the only reason I'm doing this now is just because it's so short. Like that, and also it's taking up a lot of space on my PS4. It's like this game's over 50 gigs for some fucking reason, even though it's like a 4-hour fucking game.
I'll give it a whirl.
Like it's mostly cinematics and everything, so it's like. Yeah, today's Winners at War premiere. That's gonna be interesting. Yeah, it's already kind of been spoiled, but it's still gonna be interesting to see it for myself. As the Australian Survivor was kind of just eh. I mean, I already knew it was going to be. Like, I already knew it was going to be the double... the fake double elimination. Whatever you call it. Though, it played out a bit differently than I thought. I mean, again, it's really weird how... Like, I don't get why, Zach... would... I mean, like, I understand why Zach was targeted. It's just that I feel like that was the complete wrong move to target Zach. I mean, I think once you know the twist, then yeah, I mean, yeah, you go for Zach. And I mean, like, to be fair, Zach didn't even get the most votes. It was Shawnee. But then again, at the same time, I think Harry switched his vote just because of the twist. So it would have been at least a tie. But either way, like, I mean, Zach, I mean, obviously a lot of people don't like Zach. I mean, obviously he is a misogynist and everything from his original season. And yeah, I mean, obviously there's that. But I don't think like the move that he was trying to pull off here was that bad. Like I don't think I think obviously he didn't have the social capital to pull it off, but I do think it was probably the correct move for his game strategically. But oh well. Yeah, I love how someone posted on the Reddit, like, oh my god, the surviving tribal, they spoiled the next episode. They showed who came back from exile because because I guess they show a clip of the new Green Tribe, because obviously they already said that there's gonna be a swap next episode. They show the new Green Tribe and Zach's there. So we were like, oh my god, they spoiled. Zach comes back to the game. It's like, spoiler, they both come back to the game. And they both make it far, too. I mean, from the spoilers that are out there, they both at least make merge. Actually, they both at least make mid-merge, right? Because, like, again, like, this is the thing about Australian Survivors. Australian Survivor is very spoiled. Especially in circumstances like this. With All-Stars, where... Because, like, I mean, the thing with Australian Survivor is that there's no pre-jury trip. So, like, the pre-jury is 100%, like, known. Like, every single boot so far has been correct. Mind you, the reasoning for those boots has been incorrect. Outside of the Daisy one, we did, the Daisy one was... Though there was obviously extra stuff, too. Like, I mean, this is essentially what's been known so far. Obviously, Shane, we knew that she went home, largely due to the target on her back. And her just being a weak, like, physical player. Jericho, we knew he went home, but, like, it was assumed that it was like, oh, he went home unanimously. It was like they were targeting all the winners. When it's like, and, like, the assumption was that, like, Matt Rogers was the leader of the tribe and all this sort of stuff. When it's like, in reality, it's like he was in the he was just in the minority, and he was, like, the most threatening of the minority. Like, I don't think they were actively going for, like, for him solely because he's a winner, but also just because he's a threatening player that's in the minority. And obviously the original target was Mo. That's interesting there. Daisy, we knew that she got idled out by Matt Rogers. But obviously we didn't know the circumstance of like Henry originally having the idol and handing it to them. Then we didn't know the Matt Rogers and David teaming up together and all that stuff. So that's cool. So yeah, we knew that. Episode 4, Michelle. I love how like people were posting, oh, Michelle, she was taken out because she was looked at as such a big threat. It's like, no, she was taken out because she was weak. Like, I mean, like no one talked about how like big of a threat Michelle was or anything. And then Henry, people were saying, oh, Henry got taken out because of his previous gameplay. It's like, I mean, Henry got taken out because he was an idiot and he fucking played way too hard. So it's like, I mean, some of the assumptions on like why people went home are completely incorrect. But the actual boot order is known, which will be interesting to watch. I mean, I'm very interested in seeing how this next tribal goes, because the spoiler is that Abby goes home, and she goes home on a tribe that's split 5-5. So there are rumblings that it could be rocks, but I mean, I do feel like that's unlikely. Because like if we're looking at the tribe, there are people that have already talked about how Abby's running the show and stuff. So it's like I could very likely see like someone flipping and Abby just going home. But I mean, if they go to rocks, that'll be fucking great. But supposedly it is a pagonging after that of I think like Lydia and John go home, which is like kind of like whatever. Which that's going to be the entirety of next week. So it's like it's going to be a fun first episode, but then episodes 2 and 3 are just going to kind of be eh. Yeah, I thought all 3 episodes this week were kind of just eh. I mean, again, it was a fantastic first week. The first week was incredible. I mean, especially second and third episodes. I mean, even the first one. I mean, they were all good. But I mean, obviously, the third episode was one of the all-time greats for Australian Survivor.
A gunfight.
Me too. And there was a corpse.
What?
In the sick bay.
Something's wrong. Let's get out of here.
But okay, did he just walk? He just walked through us, right? that I just like he did, right? Like I'm not just imagining that. Like he just clipped through like the side of his arm. Whatever. Oh, okay. The fuck is this guy? Yeah, I don't get what's going on so far, but whatever. But yeah, I'm trying to think if I'm trying to remember the entire boot list. I think it's that. I'm trying to think if I can remember the entire pre-merge, because wait, okay, that's boots 5, 6. Oh no, it's boots 6, 7, 8. So there's 4 more, right? So it's Phoebe.
What was that?
Oh, all right, who's that? No, Matt Rogers is next. Matt Rogers is next. And that, so essentially the week after that's going to be Matt Rogers, Phoebe, and then Flick, right? I believe that's the order. I mean, again, these are the rumors. So I mean, yeah, the rumors that Abby goes home in a like close to rocks situation, if not rocks. It's not entirely sure. Again, I'm not sure. Like, yeah, I don't feel like that's what's going to happen, but that's what the rumor is. After that, it's like a straight pagonging. Lydia goes home, then John, leaving only Shawnee and Harry left, which makes me think that probably Shawnee and Harry flipped. Like, why would you not get rid of Shawnee in this situation? What? And Harry. It's like, why would you not get rid of those two threatening players over someone like a John or a Lydia? So it's like, I do feel like more than likely they flip next episode. But we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, then with the Matt Rogers boot, the rumor is that Matt Rogers gets idled out of the game. I don't know. Again, it's kind of weird because, like, Matt Rogers has an idol right now. So it's like, does he waste it at some point? Like, I mean, obviously we know Matt Rogers is going to be on the bottom. Like, he gets a very bad swap.
God damn.
And, yeah, I mean, he essentially gets swap screwed. Because it's like, all of his alliance goes on the other tribe. And he's stuck there with, like, was it Locky? Like, even David goes on the other tribe. Like, he's stuck with, I think it's Locky, AK, Brooke, and Flick. So it's like, that's such a bad swap for him. And then obviously, like, the other people are from the other tribe. So it's like, it's not a great position for him. It would be interesting if Matt flipped, but then Harry and Shawnee flipped as well. But I don't know. Either way, I mean, like, Matt has an idol. So, I mean, that's going to be something. Again, that's another factor of why, like, I don't think they're going to go to Rocks. Like, is Matt Rogers going to go to Rocks for fucking Locky? So, I don't know. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting how that plays out. But, again, like, it's just going to be Pagonging, and then eventually Matt Rogers gets taken out. Again, wouldn't be surprised if he just gets straight up, gets blindsided or something. Or, like, just straight up, like, has no shot of ever succeeding there. But yeah, then after that, supposedly Phoebe is the boot, which means the other tribe goes to tribal. And that's not that surprising, because essentially, that tribe's makeup
You feeling alright?
is that there's 4 original Green Tribe members, and then there's the 3 people from Matt's Alliance, and Tarzan, Moana, and Jackie. So what I'm assuming happens is obviously those 3 flip over to that side, leaving David and Phoebe on the bottom. It's like, well, I mean, at that point, I think you do take out Phoebe. So, I mean, I can definitely see that happening. The next boot after that's going to be interesting, though, because it's going to be at the point where that other tribe is down to 6, right? With Brooke, Flick, Locky, and AK from the original tribe, and then Harry and Shawnee there as well. The rumor is that Brooke flips, which I would assume also comes with Locky, and they take out Flick, which, again, wouldn't be too surprising. And then the final boot of the pre-merge is supposed to be Nick, which is kind of disappointing. I mean, again, like, I think Nick is so poised to do well at this point in the season. Again, I don't fully agree with some of the decisions that he's making, but it's like, because I do think at the end of the day, like, obviously he got rid of someone like a Henry. Like, I think Henry is still someone that would like to keep Nick around. Like, I don't think he needed to get rid of Henry that early. I also don't think he needed to flip on Zach so quickly. But, I mean, I do think Nick has a... Oh, fuck. Were we supposed to do that? But I do think Nick is a really capable player. I thought he was definitely well-positioned in this season, but yeah, supposedly he is the penultimate boot before the merge. Yeah, I mean, supposedly he gets idled out of the game. He is on the tribe, but then again, he's also on a tribe where he's down in numbers, right? I mean, kinda, because that's the tribe of Moana, like essentially the Matt Rogers group. It's the Matt Rogers group, David, and then who's there? Nick, Lee, Zach, and one more person. And Sean. So I don't know. I mean, I could see Nick just being taken out genuinely there. I mean, obviously, I would assume he's gonna have some sort of weird relationship with Zach at that point. So I could see Zach just flipping. I don't know. It'll be interesting. And then it's the merge. Supposedly merge boots Loki. Not surprising. Again, obviously the biggest physical threat of the bunch. What's going on? Like, I really don't know what's going on in this game. Huh.
Won't you spare me over till another year?
Yeah, so supposedly Loki's the merge boot, not surprising. Supposedly Harry is the second boot of the merge, which, yeah, sure. I mean, he at that point he would be like, supposedly he's just straight up down in numbers and gets taken out. That wouldn't be that surprising. I mean, obviously at that point, Yellow Tribe does outnumber Green. Though, I mean, them taking out Loki might. Actually, I don't even know. Either way, I mean, like Harry, that's not even in the majority on this tribe now, so it's like, yeah, again, wouldn't be that surprising to see him go there. Then that's supposedly when Lee gets medevaced, or not medevaced, gets taken out of the game due to was it his mom died? I think it was. Someone in his family died, so they pulled him from the game. So yeah. And supposedly, the rumor is also that Loki wasn't supposed to be a member of the jury, but then they added him to the jury after Lee's evacuation or whatever. That's something. After that, the boots aren't known. It's going to be interesting from that point on. Because we do know the winner. We know Dave is the winner. I mean, which is really weird that David's the winner of the season. It's going to be a great season if that's the case. The thing that sucks, though, is that it looks like Winners at War, the winner isn't going to be Tony anymore. That sucks. Would have loved if Tony won that season.
Hello.
It looks like right now it's leaning towards either Tyson or Nick, with a lot of, like, I wouldn't be surprised if it's Nick. But yeah, I mean, it should be, I mean, Winners at War is still going to be fun, no matter what. I mean, like, no matter how much they fucked up the season with Edge of Extinction and all that stuff, it's still going to be a fun season. That being said, I'm glad Edge of Extinction's gone. I mean, at least for a little while. Jeff Probst said that at least for a little while they're not going to use Edge of Extinction, which essentially means Survivor 41, 42. I don't have much faith in him not putting it on 43 or 44, but at least for these first two seasons, again, especially if 42 is going to be Second Chance 2 or something, I think that's definitely the better. I think that's good.
Will complete it and determine whether the lives of those with whom you are interfering continue to flourish, or whether they are snuffed out. You see, we each make decisions according to our
So, I mean, they're
moral
essentially just
compass.
doing Until
And we
Dawn
have to
again,
live with
right?
those decisions or die by them.
Like, this is literally
But you
Until Dawn,
shouldn't
like an
fear
intro where you
death.
play
It
as a
is,
character
after
that
all,
fucking dies right away.
inevitable. It is the tax
And then
one
you get
pays
this
for having
fucking intro
lived,
from this,
and it comes
from like a psychiatrist guy, and
to
then,
everybody.
like, this is literally just Until
Still,
Dawn.
none of us want for it to come too soon.
Different location.
As in life, the actions you take matter. The choices you make will affect others. I'll be keeping a close eye on your progress. It's not my place to interfere, but I might be persuaded to offer the occasional hint. Here's one for free. There are pictures in this world that can show you some possible futures. If you can find them and study them, they may just help you to make better decisions.
Oh, really? Sandra's first vote was for poverty?
Or should I say, decisions that result in the outcomes you would prefer.
Yeah, it seems like
That's
a
all
joke
for the
answer,
moment.
though. But
We'll
anyway.
talk again soon enough. We'll have the opportunity to account for all the actions that you've taken, or whatever mess you've made.
Alright, so the preseason votes are done now. It's 5 votes Sarah, 3 votes Rob, 3 votes Sandra, 2 votes Amber, 2 votes Nick, 2 votes Tyson, 1 vote Jeremy, 1 vote Parvati, 1 vote Tony. There's no Yule vote. That's interesting. No Kim. Who else? That's like that you would think would be a big threat. No Ben, no Nick, but that's kind of obvious. No Wendell. I'm saying Brad. Huh. So these are the characters we're actually going to be playing as then? Alex. Brad's brother, Julia's boyfriend.
Think we got enough?
If we run out, we can always call for backup.
So, look. I've never been down there before.
Down.
The water, diving. Or maybe you could show me how the pros do it.
Are you serious?
Yeah?
I mean, are you serious you came out here without taking any lessons?
Kind of, yeah.
It's what?
It's embarrassing taking them by yourself.
It's embarrassing you came all the way out here expecting me to hold your hand.
Whoa, careful. That dive cam is like super
Look,
expensive.
bro, be cool.
What?
Julia and Conrad are, you know, how do I say it? Super fucking loaded.
So?
So don't sweat the little stuff, man. It's not cool. Don't make me regret letting you tag along.
Shit, wrong.
Dude,
I was
you know
pressing
I'm
on
not,
the
like,
wrong stick.
The best around new people. Whatever. Just shut up.
You gotta loosen up.
Come on.
Just say yeah to everything on this trip.
Wait.
Trust me, I want you to have a good time.
Okay, well, what if somebody asked me to do something stupid like run around naked or something?
Metaphorically. Just go with it. All right, amigo. Calvary's almost here.
Cool.
Sorry I'm a little snappy. I'm just... When you medical school would be stressful, you know?
Total shocker.
And man, the long distance thing with Julia, it's been rough.
Yeah, I got you. Must be tough. No worries, man.
Huh? Yep. Right on cue.
What?
Conrad doesn't think we have enough beer.
Ah, I guess I keep these in an undisclosed location.
Yeah.
Let's see. What do we got? So relationships are just bars like this in this game. I forgot how it worked in Until Dawn. I mean, again, this is so blatantly just Until Dawn, but then different characters. Anxious, truthful, innocent. So you can click on these. He doesn't look like a Brad.
Hey! So, can I get your input on something?
Yeah, what?
Just, kind of a big thing I'm trying to make a decision about.
About finishing med school?
No, but it's just kind of a big life choice, you know? I don't know what's the right thing to do.
Go with your gut. If it's right, you'll know.
Hey,
Julia. Conrad's sister, Alex's girlfriend, reckless. Relaxed, foolhardy. Huh.
Oh, sorry. Connie, this is Alex.
Hey,
What's up, man? Conrad. Watch it, sis. Lady killer, right here.
good to finally meet you, Conrad. This is Brad, by the way, my little bro.
Hey.
Bradley!
I don't
feel
know
like
if
I
I'm
already
gonna
know you and pretty much about
bother
ya.
Yeah, likewise.
putting the chapter titles.
Hey, man. Want to crack a cold one with me?
Every second.
That's a lot of seconds, cowboy.
I think we're gonna end here. Just so I would like to do 3 episodes if I can. So we'll end here. Next episode will continue on. But for now, thank you for watching.